Because it's in the beginning stages, but I did get an offer for it. It's mine.
Yeah.
And it's a movie role.
Nice.
And I'm just so thankful, you
Yes.
know. Coming off the heels of Star, to be able to lock into something else. I'm just really excited. So we have to, you know.
Yeah, of course. We're excited about it. Yes.
Well, I gotta ask. I mean, we all just love you. We really do. You're gorgeous. You know that. Do you feel that sometimes, because you've been put out in the forefront and well received, may I add, do you feel that you have to be this transgender role model all the time?
Well, yes, but it's not a burden because I feel like the community has so many negative stigmas. So to be able to do positive things, to be able to change people's perspectives, to be able to not only see, because it's bigger than me. Like I think that that's the thing. Like it's bigger than me. What I do is not just for myself; it's for my entire community.
Yeah.
So if I'm a role model, then you know, like I'm thankful for that.
Yes. Speaking of bigger than you, you are doing a great partnership with SWAB, United We Stand campaign, and we'd like to show you a little bit of it.
As far as my father goes, I was named after him and his dad. I was his only, well, at the time, you know, born son, when realistically he had all daughters. You know, later we found that out. But it was just very difficult for him because he had all these dreams and these plans in his mind and watching me grow. But I had to live my life for me.
So that's gorgeous. I'm so glad that you're able to tell your story. And really quickly, what's your relationship like now with your father?
Oh, he's my best friend outside of my mother, of course.
Yeah.
But we've come such a, you know what I mean, like a long way. And I think that, well, things don't always have to be perfect, but it's you taking the time to educate yourself when you love someone.
Yeah.
I think that we went through, you know what I mean, so many trials and tribulations. And I mean, like now he calls me his princess. So
Yes! I love it. That's beautiful change.
That's amazing. Because you know, we hear so much about kids and teens who are struggling with their gender and being able to speak out loud the way they feel. How do you feel like your United We Stand campaign is going to help these young men and women?
Yeah.
It's all about like representation. I think to see people in certain spaces, to see people who may be considered different doing things, I think that that's what's inspirational about it. They decided to get a lot of like figures in the community to come together and partner with different brands. And it's just so awesome, like Big Frida, Tommy Dorfman. It's a new trans model. Her name is, it's Erin Phillip. Just a great group of people.
I'm really happy that your father came around, because it's so many people out there who don't have the support of their parents, and that's devastating. It really is. But last time you were here, you talked about working on your book, Memoirs of a Mermaid. It's actually out now.
So beautiful. Look at that.
To that person who may not have the support of their family, their mother, their father, or even their community, what will that individual read and be able to take away from your book, The Memoirs of a Married?
Like from my book, I think that reading it, they'll see the struggle is okay. They'll see the change happens. They'll see, because I was very honest with my story. So I would hope that within reading it, because I do feel like I'm in a great place in life right now, but I didn't just want to talk about the good times. I wanted to talk about the bad times, not because like I enjoyed them, but because my honesty can help someone else out.
Yes.
So seeing my struggle and seeing the highs and the lows and the triumphs, I think that that's what I hope that people take from that, because I like, your dreams are possible.
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just the way the book is written.
It's like scales on it.
This is really limited edition copy, and it's actually fully embossed with scales.
Yes.
They're going to be signed personally by me. We also do have paperback and hardback, and then I've just recently put it on Kindle on Amazon.
Good. You know, when we saw you were coming down to the circle, we talk about like, oh my God, she's so beautiful. She's so beautiful. So it only makes sense that you're going into the beauty industry, and your first item, your first product is a lip gloss. Tell us more about it.
Are you wearing it?
Yes, I'm wearing it right now.
Right?
Thank you. Like I wanted to get into beauty. Like I think before Star and everything like that, my like the early call to fame was like my wild hair colors and my makeup and things. So I wanted to get back to my roots. So I'm starting with lip glosses first. They're gonna range in colors. I have a theme for like the iridescence and mermaid colors and stuff like that.
Yes.
And I'm wearing it right now.
Yes.
Beautiful. What's that? What's that
Thank
called?
you. Oh, well, it's called Prototype right now. But I will definitely, you know I got you.
Yes, we need it. Love that. The name of color prototype is super cute. Yes. You should make it sister sex.
Now, when you see it, okay, because I'm a do it.
That's dope.
I love it. But let me ask you this question, because we were just talking the other day here in Sister Circle about having different streams of income.
Yes.
And you are just doing the daggone thing. Now you are an actress and an entrepreneur and an author. Hopefully a best-selling author. We're going to claim that for you right now. So how do you feel like you can maintain all of these different things and still just remain true to who you are as Amiyah?
I think that all that I'm doing is me being true to myself. Yeah, we have to take time, like for ourselves, but I'm trying to build a legacy. I'm trying to tell my story as far and wide as it can go. I'm trying to take advantage of every opportunity that I can. So I'll sleep later and I'll worry later.
Yes,
Okay, now-
thank you. Well, we need you to get your rest. Well, thank you so much for being with us today. We love your energy and we just love you. You know you can always come back to the circle. Her new book, Mermaids, or Memoirs of a Mermaid, can be found where all fine books are sold. And you can follow her on the gram at King Amiyah Scott. Give it up for the love.